So, hi guys and welcome. How are you today? Just getting a bit of light on the subject. How are we all? Excuse me, I'm just adjusting the camera a second. There, that's better. I'm just going to put my little zoom up as well. So, how are we all? Hi Sam, hi Martina, you made it. How are you? Hi Susie, how are you, lovely? Hi Debs, how are you? Thank you for joining, everybody. Just wait for people to come in. Sorry, I'm a little tiny bit late. I was off per usual making my streaming coffee. I needed my coffee. Oh, hungry. Are you still going for your lunch, Martina, or are you not bothering, or what? Oh, I'm good, thank you, Susie. Well, I'm feeling a little bit off today, but I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. It's freezing today and super windy, so I apologise if you can hear wind in the background. It's super windy. We're going out for dinner in less than 2 hours. Oh well, thank you for coming in to join me while you're waiting to go for your dinner. You'll have to get yourself like a little snackette or something, like a little snack to keep you going. Yeah, I'll be having my dinner shortly. Roast dinner as it's Sunday. So yeah, I don't know what the weather's like all guys by you, but it's absolutely freezing here. It's windy and cold and miserable, and I've not gone out at all today because it's so cold. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to adjust the camera a little. All you can eat tapas. Oh, lovely. I'm just going to see if I can just move this. This book's a little bit bigger. No, it's not really doing much. Should have done this beforehand, shouldn't I, guys? I'm very rubbish today, aren't I? I've never really had tapas, Martina. I must admit, I'm not very adventurous with my food, but that sounds lovely. It's tapas is all those little plates, isn't it? Of all like the little like nibbles of food, isn't it? Tapas. I need all the room in my stomach. Yeah. Sounds like it. I love going out for dinner though. But it's like 10 degrees. How about 4 a.m.? Oh, that's weird, Debs. 10 degrees. About 4 a.m. Yeah, I don't know how cold it is here. Let me just have a look what temperature it's displaying on my phone because I haven't been outside. It's saying it's 12 degrees outside. Now, if I believe that, I believe anything because it's absolutely freezing in here. I've got my fluffy jumper on because it's cold. I've got my fluffy socks on because I'm freezing. I've got my little heater behind me, so I should be all right for an hour or so while I go and do this with you guys. So I should be okay to not freeze to death because this room's not particularly warm either. But I've got my coffee prepared, so we're all good. So yeah. So well, what we're going to do today we're going to do, seeing as I said Sundays is going to be a little bit of a mishmash, what people are after and different bits and bobs. Yeah, the wind is making it feel a lot colder, Deb. It's absolutely freezing, and the trees and everything are blowing so much it's ridiculously cold. So what I thought was, because we were doing the Kelly O'Gorman calendar last week, but I thought we'd do a bit of a mishmash Sunday, and seen as obviously my favourite thing in the entire world is Disney, I think we'll do a Disney page today. So we're going to do a page out of Girl Power, which is the Art Therapy 60 Coloriage Anti-Stress, and that's by Hatchet Heroes. So I haven't done any pages in this yet, so this will be my first. So we're going to do a page in this, and I'm going to try, which I haven't done before, we're going to do marker base with a pencil detail. So we'll do a little bit of that just as a little bit of a relax today, but I'll just go through a few little bits to start with, a few little bits that I've bought over the last week or so, just to sort of show you what's going on. So just move this out the way for now. So a few little bits of things I bought. Martina, let's not give it away. Tangled or Frozen? Now come on, you know me very well. I did actually watch Cinderella last night, and I haven't watched Cinderella for so long. I love Cinderella, and I watched it all the way through, and I love the bit at the end where this evil stepmother trips the footman up with the slipper on his cushion, and you see the face, and they're all like, "Oh no, it's," and she's like, "I have the other one," and it's like, "Oh, amazing!" It's like my favorite bit of the whole film. But anyway, happy endings, as we all love. So we'll go through this little bit of these few little purchases I bought first, and then we will start one of those pages. So the first thing that I bought was these. Now I've seen loads of people using these to do their like sparkly bits on their pages. So I thought, so I can add a little bit of sparkle to my pages as well. I bought these. So there's three I got three of the clear transparent sparkle pens, so they're all the same colour, and it's three of the same, and they're the clear transparent, so they just add like a bit of a sheen. So we will give those a try. As I say, I haven't tried them yet, but there is time for everything. I've got so many things I need to try. Thank you, Sam. I've heard a lot of good things about these, so we'll give those a go. I've just got these on my desk. I've got the Spectrum Noir Aqua Tint pens, and I got the full set of those. And I love these. I got these back in the summer, and I've only used them like a handful of times, but I really, really like these because these have got like the brush pen on them as well, and I really, really like these. I got a full set. There's I think there's 7 sets of those, and I got all of those. So I thought, well, you know what? I love Spectrum Noir, and I thought I'm going to get that as well to see what these are like. So we'll give those a go. Just bear with me, guys. I just need to get a book out. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys. If I was a bit more organised, it'd be dangerous, wouldn't it? Sorry, everyone. Hi, Selena. How are you? Lovely. Thank you for joining. If I was organised, I'd be blooming dangerous, I tell you. How are you, Selena? You okay? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm really good, thank you very much. Yeah, so anyway, as we were, this was the first thing I got, so we're going to give those a go at some point. So I'll put those to one side. My next thing was I've seen a lot of. I've been really struggling with pencil storage. Like, I know I normally obviously keep your big sets. You get like the big 150 sets of pens and your pencils and everything. But I wanted to get something that I could sort of stick in my handbag with a colouring book that was nice and easy to carry around. And I only wanted something small. So I managed to get myself these. And obviously, come on, we all know unicorns and Disney, my two things. So I bought a 4 set of these cute little pencil cases. I filled one already. I bought 4 of these off Amazon, and I think they were like about £8. They weren't very expensive, and they're like sort of like a plasticky sort of sturdy case, I guess. So they'll be quite. I bet you'd be able to probably wipe them down if you got them dirty or something. So as I say, I got 4 of those, and I put the lovely pencils that Martina got me the other day, the Stabilo colour pencils. I put those in one of the cases because I wanted to have those to hand because I love those. So I want to be able to just chuck them in my bag with a colouring pen with a colouring book when I'm going out and about, and just use those as I want. So when I get I might have a look and see what other sets I'm going to put in the other 3. But I wanted to do, like, somebody had a good idea the other day of putting your, when you got a work in progress and you want to put your pencils away, putting them in a pencil case so you don't forget which pencils you're using. So that's what I've got a couple of them for, because you've always got work in progresses and things, haven't you? So I've got a couple of those, and I say they were really inexpensive. So I thought, you know what, for £8 it's worth having, isn't it? So I got those. I'm sorry, I'll just catch up on chat. Maybe out near me had the unicorn stuff on offer. They may not need to. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Sam. I'll be like, Chris, take me to Asda. I spend more money. I love unicorn stuff, honestly. I've got unicorn everything. I've got books, I've got clothes, I've got bedding. Oh, I've got everything. Colouring books, everything. Oh yes, Lena, I'm properly into storage cases and all that sort of business. I like really pretty things. Just, I love like pretty books and cases and stationery generally, pens and pencils and all sorts. I'm just checking. Oh, hi, Nan and Mo. Thank you for joining. How are you today? So that was my first thing to buy. My next thing that I bought was the only book that I'm going to show you today, and this was a suggestion from Kate and Martina. Now, I've not had any books by Colin McGarner before. Oh, good, Nana. I'm glad you're okay. Thank you very much for joining again. So I haven't had any books by Colin McGarner before. I have had them in my wish list, but they did say to me, come on, get one, get one, get one. They're really, really good books. And Martina's been sending me loads of pictures and things of all the amazing pages she's been doing. So I thought, you know what, let's give one a go. So I bought one, and I think this was about £6 off Amazon. It wasn't very expensive at all. And it's not huge. It's a nice compact size. I think this would be a really, really nice one that I could put, you could put in your handbag. It's a nice compact size. So let me just, if you've all got... So try and compare it to a book that you might all have. Just bear with me a sec. Let me see what I've got. So comparing it to Fairy Miracles, because you'll know how big Fairy Miracles is, because most of us have got Fairy Miracles. So Fairy Miracles, and this one is just a titchy bit, a tiny, tiny bit smaller. So there's just a teeny bit of a gap at the top, and then there's just a little bit of a gap at the side. So it's just a little tiny bit smaller than Fairy Miracles. So it's probably good enough that you could probably put that in your bag, because it's a really, really good size. So that's a really, really good book. So this is a really, really awesome book. So I'll just do a quick look through this. So I mean, this is just such a cute, some lovely, lovely images in this. It's different than I've ever worked with before. It's different images than I've ever worked with before, but I find them really, really interesting. So yeah, I think they're really, really cute. So I'm going to give those a go. I think these would be a really, really nice one to do with markers, I think. So I'm going to give those, like the markers with the pencils. I don't know, I'll give those a whirl and see what we do with those. This is probably my favourite image out of the entire book. I really like this one. I don't know why. I just took a really, really big love for it. I love it. It's so nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a go. But I wanted to show it off to you guys first. So that was my next buy. Sorry, I'll just catch up with chat before I miss something, because we're all happy chit chat way today. Which is always good. Got my daughter, son-in-law and grandson and mum coming like, oh, Deb, that'll be lovely. Are they coming for dinner? Or that'll be really, really nice. I hope you enjoy and have a lovely time. We're just having a chill out Sunday today. Chris is on holiday. Chris was on holiday as of yesterday, and then I finished for a few days next week. I finished on Wednesday, and then I'm off for the rest of the week. So we're just going to have a bit of a chill out week, a bit of a relax. So Sunday we're just spending it. We're going to when I finish with you guys, I'm going to go watch a couple of films, have some tea, and just chill out, because Chris is knackered because he's been working so much. He just needs a break and he needs a rest. So I think at the moment he's probably asleep on the couch. So that's my next purchase. So a little bit of another couple of new bits for me. So I bought these. Now I bought the Koh-i-Noor I can't pronounce this, Mondelez 36 aquarelle coloured pencils. Now watercolour pencils basically. I've seen the Koh-i-Noor actual full set of normal pencils. I've been told that they're very good and I should get those, and they're about £50 on Amazon. So I will be investing them at one point, but I wanted to get some more. I have got a couple of sets of watercolour pencils, but I wanted to get just ones that I'm sort of a bit like, I don't mind if, sounds awful, don't take it the way it sounds, but I don't mind if they get a bit battered and a bit bruised. I think these are about £12, something like that. They weren't very expensive. Whereas like my sort of the Derwent Intense and all that, I don't really want to chuck them in my bag and ruin those. So I just wanted a set, a little bit of a go around set. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of a, not a cheaper set, but a little bit of a set that, you know, if they get a little bit battered, you get a couple of leads broken, it's not the end of the world like you would with your really, really expensive ones. I have Kohinoor Polycolour, good for the price. Is that the the coloured pencils, Nanimo? I've seen those on Amazon and I have got those marked. I do want those. I've been told by quite a few people that they're really, really good for what they are, because I think because they're only about £50, they're really, really good value. So I thought, well, seeing as the pencils are so good, that's why I decided to invest in these watercolour ones, because as I say, I wanted the watercolour ones to give those a try. So I thought, well, for the price of them, they'll be an all right one to like carry around, like a bit of a travel set. I do like not to take my good, really expensive sets around. Have you tried these, Nanimo? What are these like? Sorry, I'm just going to take a slurp of my coffee because I'm needing a drink. I've got a Disney cup today for the first time. I've got a very big floral cup today. Harder than some, but I prefer harder. Well, we'll give them a try and see how we go with those. So we'll see how we go. So I've got those. And then last but very much not least, I have the Faber-Castell Inktense at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I've got the Inktense as well, Nanimo, and as I say, I love those, but I just wanted a set that, like I say, I can just chuck in my bag. We're going away in a couple of months. Me and Chris are going on a little holiday, which we confirmed and sorted, which we've all confirmed and all sorted, and we're going away for Monday to Friday. We're going away at the beginning of March. We're going to a little lodge, a little cabin. We're staying in that for 5 days, and we're doing some various activities. But I just wanted a few little bits that I could just take with me rather than taking big, huge tins of pencils. So I just wanted a few little bits to take, like travel size. So we've got those. So, and then my last but not least, thank you, Nanimo. I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, we're actually going away. It's my birthday that week. So it's a little bit of a treat for us because we're doing a few little bits. I'll leave those out so there's nothing on the screen. We're going for 5 days and we get there on the Monday, come back on the Friday. And in the 4 days that we're gone for, we're doing various activities. So we're going to be doing pony trekking, which I've never ridden a horse in my life, but I've always wanted to do it. So we're doing pony trekking for my birthday, as well as we're having a spa day. So me and Chris are having a lovely spa day, and then on one other day we're doing llama trekking. So I hope everybody knows what a llama is. It's one of those big furry things. So a big furry giraffe, I call them, because they're so cute, but they're a lot smaller. So we're doing llama trekking. So basically you take them for a, you go for a big trek through the forest with them, and then you have to set up and have a picnic with them. So I'm really looking forward to that because I love llamas. They're so cute. So yeah, we're doing that, and I'm so excited for that. It's going to be lovely. And then the rest of the time we're just going to be chilling and relaxing, and I'm going to be doing colouring, but I will still stream that week. I'm going to take my camera and my computer with me, and on the Monday night when we arrive I will still be streaming. Yeah, UK, you're still in the UK, Deb, so it's about 3 hours from us where we're going. We're at like the top of North Wales in the UK, but the place we're going is sort of South Wales and a little bit further sort of to the east, I think, a little bit further into England, but that's where we're going. Spa and llamas and ponies, yes, Nanimo, it's going to be awesome. Don't forget the colouring. There's going to be lots of colouring. As I say, I will still stream on that Monday night. I will be taking my camera and my computer because I have made sure that we have Wi-Fi. So I will still be streaming. So it may be a little bit of a different situation and it might look a little bit different, but I will be here. So yeah. Oh, Susie, why do you like horse riding? I say I've never ridden horses in my life, but I've always wanted to do it. And I just thought, you know what, pony trekking for my birthday while we're on holiday, it'll be awesome. So we're going to do that. Oh, Wales has some lovely places, doesn't it, Nanimo? It's beautiful. It has some really, really lovely scenery. And you know what? As much as I love going, like we went to Menorca in September last year, as much as I love going abroad and I love all the heat and everything, you know, all going to new places and everything, sometimes just staying in the UK, you can get, there's some beautiful places, and you know what, some of them aren't even that far. So I said to Chris, I said, come on, let's go somewhere for the week. We've got a week off. Let's go somewhere and relax. We've had, you know, it's been a pretty tough year. So let's just go away, have a relax, and just go for it and just chill. And that's all we want to do for a week, and just have a really, really good, relaxing time. So I just wanted to do a UK holiday. And I'm really, you know, we went away with some friends last year to a little cottage, and we really, really enjoyed it. And we really enjoyed going on, you know, just spending the week just chilling, and we had a hot tub and do all the things like that. And you know, it was just really, really nice. I used to ride a lot, but it scares me now. I'm petrified of falling off. Oh, Susie, that's a shame. I mean, I must admit, falling off is one thing that petrifies me. I'm terrified of falling off. But yeah, just going to go for it and say there'll be plenty of people around to catch me if I fall. And I've got plenty of padding, so if I fall on my backside, I'm all right. Oh, Nanamo, the Lake District is beautiful. Me and Chris went on our honeymoon to the Lake District, and it was beautiful, beautiful place. We went for 4 days after we got married. So we got married on the Saturday, and then on the Monday we went to the lakes for 4 days. It was beautiful, beautiful place. So, so nice. You want to go. It was lovely. I am Welsh born and bred, Debs. I certainly am. I have lived in Wales all my life, and I have never moved. I love it here, and I love where I live. So, as I say, we're considering moving this year, possibly. But everyone keeps asking, excuse me, I'm slurping my coffee. Everyone keeps asking, oh, are you going to move further out, further out? But I love the little place that we live in. It's beautiful, and I love it here. We've always lived here, and Chris has always lived here as well. Chris was born here as well, and we both just love it. And all we want is a little bit of a bigger house, so we can have a little bit of a bigger house. So when we have a family, we've just got a little bit more room, because we haven't got any family yet. We haven't got any children as of yet, but obviously when the future comes along, we will have children at some point. So at the moment, we've got like 2 double bedrooms and a little tiny box room, but we just want to go up to like 3 double bedrooms. We don't want to go too big. We just want to have a little bit more space, and maybe a bigger kitchen, because our kitchen at the moment is a bit like a box. We're constantly bumping into each other, and you can't get around each other. It's awful. Anyway, but we're not asking for much more. Oh, hi, Dev. How are you, my lovely? Thank you for joining. How are you today? All right. So I was just saying, Dev, obviously, we're just talking about the holiday, but when I was going through these, you told me about the Kohinoor pencils, didn't you, Dev? It was you that was telling me. But I bought the watercolour ones to try. I know you said about the normal pencils, which I am going to get. They are on my wish list, but I wanted a small pack of watercolour pencils. So as soon as you said how good these were, Dev, I decided to grab these. So thanks for that. And as I say, I haven't tried them yet, but I'm sure you're an expert on all these things. I'm sure you'll know whether they're good or not. So, oh, hi, Elizabeth E. How are you, lovely? Thank you for joining. Oh, does she, Dev? Oh, I'll have to ask her and see what she thinks. I said, give them a try. But as I say, Nanamo's already said that the pencils are really nice, just a little bit harder. So we'll give those a try. So, yeah, back to these. So the last final thing I got, I was a little bit enabled by May for these. They're not the ones that she has, but she enabled me with her amazing watercolouring the other day. So I decided to get my first set of watercolour paints. So I went onto Amazon and I just literally looked for, because May told me you literally don't need you don't need anything special, you don't need anything particular, you just need to pick a set and go for a set. So I looked for the ones that were the best value, and I just went for them. So these are the Komorebi watercolour paint sets by Mozart. Is it Mozart, whichever one. And there's 40 colours, including 8 metallic. Now, that's what appealed to me with the 8 metallic, because I thought, wow, that's really good. Like everyone loves these metallic paints. So I thought, well, it'd be nice. They've got a nice metallic little set in there. So I thought I'd get these. And I don't think they were actually overly expensive either. I think they were about £20. They weren't overly expensive. So I thought, my first set of watercolour paints, let's just give those a try. Because I really, really wanted to, because I've seen May. If everybody's seen May's video the other night of her colouring that page with the house from, I can't remember if it's Fairy Miracles, or I can't remember which Clara Makova book it was, but it was beautiful. So, speak of the devil, hi May. We're just talking about you. Thank you for joining. We're just talking about your page that you're doing, May, in the one that you were doing with the house in. Which Clara Makova book was it? I can't remember now off the top of my head. But I was just saying you've enabled me to get some watercolour paints. So these were about, I think they were about £20. They weren't very expensive. I say I'll find links after, and I'll put some links in. Tenderful Enchantment, thank you, May. So I'll find some links after for all these bits, and I will put them in the description later on of everything I've shown off, in case any of you want to invest or have a little nosy. But these ones did have really, really good reviews. There was a lot of good reviews on Amazon for these, so I thought I'd give those a try. So yeah, they come in this beautiful, beautiful tin here. Hi Bella, how are you, my lovely? Thank you for joining. So they come in this beautiful, beautiful tin. My God, I couldn't believe it. This tin is, so you get like this sort of, this is just like a cardboard, just a cardboard cover really, if you will. I know, Nanamo, it's beautiful, isn't it? So they come in this cardboard tin, and then you just flick. We've just got a lovely sort of opened lid, and inside you've got your swatch chart at the top, which I thought was really good. There's like a little, it's stuck in the lid, so you can swatch out all your colours, and it gives you all the colours in order, so you can swatch them all out, and it's all there. You got a little thing there about the company that makes them, and then these. I'll just lift that up a little bit more because you can't quite see that on camera. They are all of the colours. Now look how beautiful they look. There's a very, very good variety of colours in there. So there's all your metallic ones. So that's your that's all your metallics, and then this I think there's some neon ones in here as well. I think that. So from after the white, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 neon colours as well. So all of those ones there are neon. Then you've got your black and your white, and then you've got all these, which are your normal, just your normal bog standard colours, if you will. Bog standard, I won't say bog standard, but you know what I mean, just your normal colours. So then you've got, as I say, neons, metallics. So they look very, very, very beautiful. So I'm definitely going to give those a go. And I think, as I say, with May doing the beautiful pages in the Clara Makova, I will give a go in one of those books, I think, at some point. I don't know, May. They are in a weird order, but I think it's just take that off so it's not got the plastic shining. Oh, hi, Morticia. How are you? Thank you for joining, sweet. Did you say you have these? What are they like? So I haven't tried these yet. I say they're a brand new buy, so I haven't tried these yet. So it's these ones, yeah. Didn't really give much away giving you that, did I? Not show you these ones. So yeah. Sorry guys, I just keep slurping my coffee. I'm getting warm now actually. I'm just going to turn the heater off a minute. I'm getting a bit hot now. Going from one thing to another. So yeah, there is a lovely, 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 lovely set of colours in here. More opaque than Western watercolour, but very nice. Well, we'll give those a go, Morticia. As I say, I'll give those a try, and then, as I say, I might start doing a bit with those. But as I say, these are they're very, very nice, and actually, I thought they were very, very good value for what you get, and like they're quite like deep, and they've still got the numbers on the back as well. So when you comparing it to the swatch chart at the top, if you do take a few out and you want to keep them in the order, you can put them back in the right place because of the chart at the top. So I thought that was quite impressive. And as I say, you do get quite a lot in there. They are quite deep. There is a bit of a little bit of a sort of like a crevice in them, if you will, in the top. But as I say, they are quite deep. You do get plenty in there. I think they'll last quite well. So I'm very, very pleased with those actually for the price of them. I was very, very pleased. So yeah. So that's those. So that's my final buy. So we will, as I say, I'll have a play with those. So what we'll do is literally just for a little bit, we'll colour a page that I've chosen from this book. So I thought, as I say, because on a Sunday we've been doing the Kelly O'Gorman calendar, I didn't want to do the same thing every week for like a year, you know, just keep continuously doing the same calendar. I wanted to like add a couple of extra bits in, and obviously we all love Disney. Disney is just love, and I thought we'll do a little bit of a Disney page. I've had a request to do a Disney page, so we'll do a Disney page. And I said I'd do it try and do it. I haven't done the markers and pencils mix, so I thought we'll try a bit of that just for a little while. So we'll give that a go. So Martina, if you're still here, as per you gave it away, we are doing a page from Tangled. So this is Rapunzel. So I thought we'd do this one. So this I don't if everybody's seen this book, if you wanted me to do a flip through, but if not, it's fine. I'd say you might have all seen this book before. I'd say it's Girl Power by Hatchet Heroes. It is just a beautiful book. So so by all means, if you really want me to do a flip through, I will do a quick flip through for you, but if not, we'll just crack on. Oh, you're working on your challenge, Martina? Oh, I can't wait to see it. Me and Martina are doing a colour challenge. I haven't picked my page yet, but she wanted me to give her a palette to use, so she's doing a pastel palette. So, as per your request, my lovely, we are doing a Tangled page, even though you didn't know it. So we're going to do this one. We're going to start with this one, and I'm going to, as I say, do it in the... We're going to do it in, as I say, we're going to do this in the... We're going to start with the Spectrum Noir pens to start with, and then we're going to do some pencils on the top, which I haven't quite decided on yet if we get to that. So as I say, I've got next to me here, I have the full set of Spectrum Noir pens in two massive cases. I'll show you the smaller case of the two. I have these Medine cases, which I got last Christmas. This is the smaller one of the two. Can't really see. This one holds 60 colours. And then I've got another one which holds double, so that holds 120 colours. So I tend to use this one. If I'm going away, I tend to whip all the pens out and put the ones that I want to take with me away into this, the 60 one. So, because this one isn't quite full. So that's my, sorry, excuse me, the Spectrum Noir pens that I've got in this one. And I tend to try and keep them in some sort of order, but I don't usually. But I haven't used these for a little while, so I thought I'd sort of give these a bit of a go today. So this is my small set. I won't bother showing you my big set because it's just the same, but in 120 case. So I'm going to try and keep this as close to the colouring things as we can. As I say, I've got a picture of her. I know what she looks like, but her dress is all different shades of purple. So you might just have to, just to remind myself. I know it's on the front of the book as well, but you know, is she? Yeah, she is. She's right on the front of the book as well. Could have known that, couldn't I? So yeah, so we'll try that. As I say, we'll just do a little bit of this with the pens, and then we will, as I say, I'll go over it with pencils, and this will be my project to last me through then till but this will be my week's project then. So I'm just trying to find a piece of paper. I'm just going to put some paper underneath just to protect the next page. I'm not very organised, as we are all aware. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. Got loads of paper right behind me. So I'll just use a little stack of normal white paper. I haven't managed to get a piece of acetate paper yet to use on my pages, so I just put some normal white paper behind it for now. I have put my Mozart in a watercolour tin, so I'll put the substitute intent in the Mozart tin without the tray forcing it. Good use of supplies there, Matisha. Good use of tins and things. It's perfect, that really, isn't it? Right, so let's get started. So we'll start with the I'll just nick a piece of this paper for swatching because I haven't got a piece of paper to swatch it. Just to test the colours out. I'll put that there just so I know what I'm doing. Right, so we'll start with the skin on this one. So I haven't used these throughout, it's dark. So what did I say? I'm not done. I haven't done any colouring with my Spectrum Noir pens for a long time, so I thought, you know what, that's something that I haven't done. So let's just give that a whirl. Let's go for this one. Let's go for the lightest one because I haven't used these for a while. So I thought, you know what, let's just give these a try because I haven't done, as I say, I haven't coloured with my Spectrum Noir pens for a long, long time. So I thought, you know what, let's give these a try and see how they fare in this book. So I tend to fare towards pencils now, but actually, you know, I've got all these gorgeous pens, and I just thought, you know what, let's not waste them, because you know, I want to be a bit more versatile with what I use: pens, pencils, markers, you know, different bits and bobs. I just want to be as versatile as I can be, like watercolours and things, so I can try all different things. There's so many different mediums out there, isn't there? And you know, there's just so many different things to enjoy. So I just thought, right, let's go and have a go at this one. Just see what we can do with it. See where we go. So. Oh, sorry, not the camera with my head. So I just thought, and I mean, I must admit, now I'm doing the skin. I'm a bit gutted that we haven't got the new set of Scorpion skin colours yet, but I'm so excited to get those. Sorry, Black Widow, not Scorpion. Black Widow. I'm so excited to get those. I'm really looking forward to those coming out at the beginning of February. So I will be invested in both of those because I really want to get good at my skin. I really love doing skin, and I love seeing people do skin, but it always takes me so long because I agonize over it. So I just want to be able to sort of jump in and just sort of do some skin and get my colours a bit easier. So I'm looking forward to those coming out, and because they're specific ones for skin, I think that'll be great. Sorry if my hands across the page, guys. I'm trying to, but I can't hold far away with markers. I'm sorry, I have to hold close. I love this scene, and this is what, when I looked through the book this morning to try and decide which page I was going to do, I love this scene where she's where she hits Flynn Rider with this pan. It's so funny. It's one of my favourite scenes. So I love Tangled. It is a proper feel-good movie, and me and Chris always put it on. You know, when you're just not quite sure what you want to watch, Tangled is always the one that goes on. I hope that's good. This Friday I'll purchase magnetic tape, empty full pans and infant box. Yeah, Morticia, I hope they're available soon because, as I say, I heard beginning of Feb, I think it was Dev saying about them, and then he's put up some news on his page saying they've been delayed a little bit. I think Dev mentioned about that, and then, as I say, they're going to be February, I think, now. So hopefully, I hope they're out by the 18th of February because I really want them as well. So I hope they're out by then because I really, really want to give those a go. I'm so excited to give those a try. As I say, to perfect my skin. I'm dying to do the skin. I'm dying to learn to get better skin. It'd be nice to just have 2 sets that are specifically dedicated to skin. So, yeah. So I think I'll just pick, I'll do a hair next, and I'll pick. The delay now is the light fast. Oh, thanks, Dev. I'm just going to pick a nice yellow colour to do for a hair now. It's not very yellow, is it? Take me a minute to get used to all these colours again. It's been a while since I've used them. It's a possibility. Try that one as well. It's a bit darker again. I think I'll go for that one because it's the darkest. He has decided to get them certified as it will increase sales. Oh, right, Dev, that's good. Well, that's better, really, isn't it? I recommend the Prismacolor portrait set of 24, often on offer on Amazon. Oh, I'll have to have a look at all these guys. I really will. I'm just going to have to tilt this slightly just while I start this side. So I'm starting with the, if you've got these, the CT4 in the Spectrum Noirs, just to do the base of a hair. So many things out this year that I want to buy again, and I'm just thinking, oh my god. Hi Katrina, thanks for joining, sweet. How are you? So many things that I want to do this year, so many things I want to get on with and really get started with. You know, so many books I want to colour, so many new techniques, and not just colouring, there's so many books I want to read, and oh, there's just so much, and I really want to get started. Just make this year a new start, new year, just start the year again and just enjoy it. I'll start here with you guys because this always makes my Sunday so much better. And so I felt pretty crappy this morning. I wasn't feeling particularly well. I haven't been feeling particularly well since Christmas, but so I'd never go on missing my streams with you guys. It's just my favourite thing in the world to do. Colouring is my lifeline at the minute. So I didn't show you my page that I did the other day. I know. Don't forget to breathe. I know, Morticia. I know. I get a bit like that. So I haven't showed you my work in progress yet. I'm going to save that for tomorrow night. I say it's Johanna's January again tomorrow night, guys. So if you're coming on, I'll be on doing another page from Joanna Basford. But we'll be doing a different page tomorrow night because the page that I was doing from World of Flowers I have almost completed. You might have seen it on Facebook or Instagram because I have posted it up because I was super proud of it. I was super proud of it. I sat on Thursday when I was off and I literally was so in the mood. I was, you know what, all I wanted to do was colour all day. So I literally sat on the sofa all day and just coloured that page and I loved it. I was just, I was so in the mood to do it. I loved it. So I was just like, right, I just sat and I did it all day and it's not quite finished yet. I've still just got to finish off the little bit of the background and add in the details. But apart from that, it's coming together nicely. So I'm hoping I might get that finished later on and then I'll be able to show you the finished deal tomorrow. But if not, as I say, I'm pretty proud of what I've done so far. And I did that completely with those gorgeous pencils that Martina sent me. I managed to use just those pencils, apart from a couple of Prismacolors, which I used on, you know, the purples, and then I used a couple of the metallic Prismas to do some of the detail. But apart from that, I just used those Stabilo colour pencils. So I was really impressed with those. I'm going to order the bigger set of the 30 because they're really, really nice, those are. So I'm going to order those to have as a nice set because they are amazing. Katrina, I love these. I know a lot of people don't think a lot of them. I can't afford Copics. Copics are just way too expensive. I can't justify them. I really can't. As much as I'd love to try them, every time I go to try them, I think, you know what, they're just so expensive. I just can't justify them. So I bought these. I've been collecting them for a little while, and I have got the full set of these now, and I love these. They are like a perfect cheaper alternative, I think, to Copics. I love these. They go down really nice. I mean, I know a few people have said that the nibs go a bit funny on them and they run out really quickly, but I haven't found that. But that's just my personal opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion. I mean, as I say, I haven't used these markers a horrendous amount. So for people that use them a little bit more often, they may run out. I don't know. But as I say, they haven't run out on me yet. And I really like these. I say and you can, if you do like the brush nibs, you can actually get brush nibs for these and change the nibs because these are bullet nibs. You can change the nibs on these apparently, which I'm not fussed on doing. I'm quite happy with these nibs just as they are, but you can change the nibs, and these are refillable. But I know a lot of people say that getting the refill sections for these pens is quite difficult. But I've heard a lot of people also say that if you contact Spectrum Noir, if you're having problems with a pen and you can't get the inks or the replacements, they will replace that to just that one pen for you. So, you know, not what you want to do every time a pen runs out, but because apparently the refills are quite hard to get hold of. So full set of Copics on Amazon was 2,000. Yeah, they are really expensive, Susie. It's just ridiculous. There's just no way I could justify that. I know I was looking yesterday to see how much they were because I thought, oh, it'd be nice to have a nice set of Copics, you know. But I was looking and I think I saw like £300, and I was like, oh my god. I was just like, there's just no way. There's just no way. I'm sorry. There's just no way. I'd have to win the lottery for that. But I'm quite happy with these. I'm more than happy. You know, I might maybe buy a few open stock, just maybe like the skin ones, just so I've got some that I'm happy with, you know. So I've got just a few to have, maybe the skin ones, and then maybe just like a basic set, if you will, that I can use. But as I say, I'm more than happy with these. I've got no problems with these at all. I really like these pens, so I'm quite happy if I end up just keeping these. So I'm more than happy with these. I know, has anybody tried those? Oh, you're doing well, May. 25 Copics, you're doing well with those. Has anybody bought those? Is it Touch 5? The Touch 5 was Touch 5, Touch 7, something like that. I don't know what they're like. Has anybody got any opinions? Because I'd like I've got these, but I'd like not a cheaper set. That I don't mean those. Again, with the carrying them around, as I say, I want to just get more basic sets, but I want decent ones as well. I'd like to try a different set of markers, but I don't want ones that are not very good, if you know what I mean. So if anybody's got any opinions now, I'd love to know, because I'd love to get, I want to say, I've heard people saying about the Touch 5 markers. I said, don't know what anybody thinks about those, but I've seen those, a full set of those is quite cheap, about £35–40, I think. Oh, they dev rubbish. Okay, thank you for that. I won't be getting those then. So if anybody has got any opinions on a value set of markers, I'm not going to say cheap because cheap is bad. Value set of markers. Oh, have you, Susie? A lot of people say that them Winsor & Newton brush markers are quite nice. I know I saw Claire was reviewing those not long ago. But I again haven't tried them yet. It's another one on the wish list. I don't know where to put my pen. I have a pen here somewhere, guys. There's like 50,000. They bleed a lot, so it can be hard to control. So just for a base. Oh, I won't bother them, May. I want something a bit, that are quite good. I want something that, that they don't. I don't want ones that bleed a lot. I want ones that are quite good. Yeah, I have got a few pro markers actually. Pro markers were the ones I got before these. I've got a few pro markers. I haven't got a massive set of those, but I have got some of those. Let me show you. They're amazing. And how much are they, Sam? Are they expensive, cheap? Haven't seen those. Again, I might have seen them. I'm not very good with names. I need to write on my little pad here. Sorry, have I missed something? So sorry, Dev. What have I missed? I got the massive 168 set. So I'll just read the back above a bit. Sorry. Just reading back, guys. Sorry, it won't be a second. My computer's not very good at up and down thingy. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, Dev. Lemish at you as well. That's great. And they we have all said Lamachette at the same time. Oh, well, there we go. Then I think that confirms it all, doesn't it? £70. That's not actually that bad, is it? Right, I'm on that then. Amazon, here I come tonight. Amazon loves me. The Amazon man knows me well. I'll have a look at those. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Sorry if I missed some. Sorry if I missed some comments up there. I didn't mean to. I try to keep up with chat. You can get the set of 80 for. Oh, Sam, that is amazing. That is not bad. £34. That's wonderful. I think I might have to just get a small set just to try. And can you buy them as 2 sets of 80 to make the full set of 160, or do you have to buy, like, you know, does the 80 only come in one sort of set, and then you have to buy the 80 and then the 160, or? Doesn't bother me either way, really, because with markers, that's fine, Sam. It doesn't bother me, really. 2 sets of 80 are in the 168. Oh, great, okay. Wasn't sure, as I say, sometimes companies do like 2 smaller sets and then the bigger set after, so you can just buy it as one bigger set, or some companies will just do like 1 small set and then you have to buy the big set, which has got all the ones from the small set in as well. So I wasn't sure, but definitely have a look at those. Thank you very much, guys. As I say, I want another set of markers because I love these, but a decent set of markers is the 8 extra blends and blacks. Oh, great. Pro markers very much. Yeah, I say I've got some of the pro markers. I really like those. I say I did start with the pro markers. I did get those to start with, and then I moved on to these. But as I say, I might carry on collecting those. I might carry on buying little sets of those because I've got a fair few of those. So you never know. We'll see how we get on with that. I sell a marker stand too. Oh, fab, Sam. Great. I'll have to have a look. Say I've got these ones, as I say, in a case, but I want ones, as I say, that I can that are quite easy to use and easy just to sort of take a few around and that sort of thing. So it'd be great to have another set just to see, you know, just for a bit of versatility, really, because I don't just want to get used to one set of markers and then you can't really use it. You know, you get used to one thing and then you don't really, you know, it's nice, like with the different pencils, isn't it? Some are harder than others, some blend better than others, some have different colours and different you know, different feels. So that's what I wanted with the markers. I want to get back into my markers again this year because, you know, I really did enjoy working with these, and as I say, it's been a long time and they've just been sitting on the shelf gathering dust. I can't even remember the last time I used these. I think it was probably when I was away last year. I took some with me, and I think that was probably the last time I used them, which is terrible really. But sometimes when I got into pencils, and I've really enjoyed learning about the pencils because I started with markers and then I haven't. I started with markers, love markers, and then I got pencils, and I was like, wow. So, as I say, I've definitely want to carry on with these now. I've started with them again. I'm like, ooh, pretty. Oh, no worries, May. You make your tea, no problem at all. Thank you. You carry on if you want. Lurk away. Hope you're having something nice. I don't know what anybody else. I really like these pens. I don't know if anybody else has got these, and as I say, knows what they think of them. I say I really like them, but I don't know if others have got an opinion. I know the other day I noticed that Sammy has got them, bought the whole set of these as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she thinks of them also. Dev, my birthday is March 5th. And I'll be a young lady of 32. Everyone calls me old in work because I am like I'm one of these people in bed by 9 o'clock. Can't sleep. Honestly, I'm an old woman, but I'll be a young lady of 32 this year. Oh, Dev, no, you can't do that, my lovely. No, you can't. That's far too much money, my love. No, definitely not. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't tell you when my birthday was because just so you buy me some. No, I did. Well, that wasn't my intention, guys. No, honestly, don't do that for me. No, I'm sorry. Oh. As I say, I don't expect anything, guys. I just want you here with me. I enjoy having you here with me, and just having you chat to on a Sunday. You're my sanity. Dave, stop telling me to shush. Oh, but honestly, I really, really don't come. As I say, I wasn't telling you when my birthday was. I wasn't saying, "Oh, it's my birthday, buy me things." That wasn't what I was saying. I say, I really just enjoy having you guys here, and it's not for you to get me things and things like that. I just enjoy having you here. But oh, Deb, thank you so much. You don't have to do that, my love. There we go. So that's the hair, I think, pretty much done there. Oh, Deb, thank you so much. Oh, that's so lovely of you. Really appreciate it. You don't have to. You really don't. You really, really don't. But that's so lovely of you. But you, as I say, you really don't. Right. Say that's such an amazing gift. As I say, you don't have to do that for me, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's just I just love having you guys here to chat to and just to learn from, and it's just what I love doing. It's been such a help to me this last year, just chatting to everybody and learning all the different things and all the different techniques and talking, and you know, I would never ask for anything. I don't ask for things, you know, like I do put my links up to my wish list, but it's never for you to buy me things. It's literally for you to see what sort of things are going to be coming up on the channel. Because if there's something specific that you say, oh, I really like that book, I want to see that book. So I'd be like, right, I'll buy that book next. That's next for me to buy. You know, these are the things I want to try. So if there's something that you think, oh, they're really, really good, I'll buy those next and I'll try those on the channel. Because at the end of the day, I won't be here if it's not for you guys. If I don't do what you guys want to see, there's no point, is there? So, as I say, that the wish list, the Amazon wish list I put up aren't for you to go out and buy me things. They're for me to show what I'm looking at featuring. As I say, for me to say, right, well, this is what I like the look of. If there's anything you guys like the look of, just tell me, and I can, you know, I can feature those items next. I can get those things sooner, because there's so many beautiful things that are featured on so many channels, websites, but you know, there's so many books and pencils and things out there. If I don't show things that you guys want to see, I'll be non-existent, won't I? So as I say, I'm so it's such a lovely thing to do, Dev, and honestly, I'm pretty choked. Thank you so much. But as I say, I'm not asking for anything. I'm really not. I never take that as my intention. All I ever want to do is just be here. I say never, that is never my intention. I've met so many amazing people here, and I've made so many amazing friends, and I could not be. I don't think I've got through this year if it wasn't for, between Chris helping me through everything. He's my rock. And then having you guys to sort of be my escape, my hobby. I've made so many amazing friends this year, and I just can't be more, you know, I just couldn't be more grateful. I'm being soppy now. I'm going to stop. So, because we're missing out on the colour, and I'm going to stop being soppy before I start crying. Because I'm so emotional lately, I'll just stop crying. But thank you so much, Dev, again. And as I say, I'm so grateful. I gotta say, I couldn't thank you enough. I really can't. Right, so to continue, before I start crying, let's not do that, because when I start crying, I don't stop. So let's just thingy. So let's do a bit of her. Let's do the frying pan next. So, oh, thanks, Katrina. Thanks, Debs. I'm awesome because I'm an emotional wreck. Boy, I'm terrible, honestly. Oh my god. Right, so let's get a couple of shades of grey going. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Katrina. That's so lovely. Oh, I'm happy to know you too, my love. It's so nice. Like, as I say, there's so many channels that I've got to know over this last little while, and I'm loving seeing all these new channels starting, because it's amazing. Like when I came on last year, there was only a few little ones floating around, and now I'm seeing so many new people going, right, I'm going to get a channel going, and it's so amazing to see. I love watching all the, you know, the new live streams that are coming on, and the new videos that are coming on. I just love it. I love seeing it. It's beautiful. I just love seeing so many people. It just makes me so happy seeing all these new people. It does make me so happy. So if you're thinking of starting a channel or a live stream, go for it. Go for it. You know, the colouring community is an amazing place. And if you're not comfortable with that and don't want to start a channel, just get people to come in and chat, because, you know, a lot of people, you don't realise there's so many amazing people in this community, and it is just lovely. I've never been a person for like having hundreds and hundreds of friends. I'm one of those people that I like having my close friends and that sort of thing. But you know what, you guys, I've never had such an amazing amount. I've never known so many kind and amazing people ever. I know, David. I can't believe it's been how long has it been? I started, I think it was about November. What's it, October, November? I can't remember when it started. Oh my god, doing that first video, I was so nervous. But you know what? I love it now. I love it. Now I've got my 2 nights, and like I love coming on, and I love thinking, oh, what am I going to do on Sunday? What am I going to do on Monday? And I write my little notes and I do all my little things, and I love thinking about what am I going to do, where am I going, what's next, blah blah blah. I love doing all that, and I love planning what I'm going to do, and I love hearing what you guys want to see, because that just makes me think, you know what, that people are asking me to do things because they genuinely want to see, come on live stream and watch me and do things with me and colour along and all that sort of business. So it really makes me happy that people feel comfortable to say to me, oh Nia, I really want you to do this, or I really want you to do that, or, you know, can you buy this book so you can colour this one next? And I'm like, absolutely. You know, I can't live stream as I don't have the camera, but I will get it at some point. So, oh, Susie, I can't wait. I can't wait, sweet. I really can't. As I say, the camera I got was really inexpensive. I think it was about, it was recommended to me by a few people, but the first person I heard had it was Sammy. Sammy recommended this one to me. And as I say, I bought it, and then I heard a few other people had it, like Christine Aldridge Art, she's got it. I don't think you've got it, have you, Dev? I don't think it's the one you've got. But as I say, so many people have got this camera, and as I say, I had a few teething problems. But as I say, I'm really happy with it. It works so well. Now I've got to grips with it a little bit more. I think it works so well. Yeah, so as I say, now I've got myself all set up, I'm happier. I literally leave everything out now, and I don't have to, like, you know, like when I had my phone, it was a pain because I had to set my phone up and come on, and it was on off the stand and the battery would go dead, and it was just a right faff. So, you know, I prefer it now that I've got it just all set up. I've got my nice little area with my desk, and I literally just leave it like this, ready for the live streams and things. But it is just so easy to set up, and then literally I just bring the stuff to it, or when I'm colouring at home, I just take all my stuff over to the sofa, because I don't generally colour in here. I prefer to sit in front of the telly and do it. If I'm doing something a bit more detailed, maybe like this, I'll tend to sit in here, but I tend to try and do things that are a bit easier, you know, a bit less demanding, because I prefer at night. Me and Chris like to sit together and watch things, and, you know, just catch up about the day and things. So I do prefer to sit in there with him at night. I don't like wandering off into here and being. But on days off and things, if I want to do something a bit more intricate, I will come in here and do. Sorry, I'll just catch up on screen. To speed up movies, I miss a lot. I watch watercolour for hours. So many channels. There is so many channels, Morticia. Oh yeah, you can use your phone, Susie. I say I did use my phone. It just depends on what you prefer to do. So many beautiful, kind hearted soul people in my life, and that's truly what's my friend. Oh yeah, that's lovely, Celine. So many people. There is so many people, and everybody makes amazing bonds. As I say, I've made some amazing friends here, and I couldn't be more grateful. I really couldn't. Yeah, Susie, go for it and get on them live streams. I can't wait to see. I really can't. It's going to be awesome. So I think we'll do Pascal next, because he's up here. Pascal. So let's do him next. Let's just find the right colour for him, because he's a bit of like a minty green, isn't he? Oh, I'm a bit technically challenged, Susie. Don't worry. Chris does all my setting up for me. I go, Chris, I want to do this, and I just tell him what I want to do, and then he goes, right, okay, let's try and work out how to do that. Because I'm rubbish. I have to get him to do everything, do sort of things for me, even with things in work and that. I have to get Chris to do it, because I'm rubbish. Oh yeah, Katrina, you said you were going to start a channel, hon. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, wonderful, that's great. So we've got Katrina starting, we've got Susie starting. If nobody saw yesterday, Joey started back up again. She did her premiere part 2, which I watched, was great. If anybody didn't see that, go on and have a look at that. As I say, there's so many new channels and so many people saying, you know, oh, I'm going to start a channel, and it's so exciting. I love watching new channels, and I love getting to know new people, and it's fab. It's just fab. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right colour. I've lost where I am. Let's try this one. Well, Susie, if you need any help, I'm not an expert, but you can always come to me and I can give you a hand. Or, as I say, I'm sure Dev is the expert. I'm sure he will give you a hand. No problem. I'm sure if you need anything, I'm sure he will be very, very accommodating because he's great. So say if anybody needs any help, you can always give me a tinkle. Say I'm not an expert with these things, but I can always give it a try. No problem, no problem. I'm sure I keep colouring with the same pen. I'm sure I keep picking the same one out, thinking, oh yeah, that'll be really good. And then it's the same colour I keep picking out. No, I think we'll go with this one that I picked here. It might be a little bit dark, but we'll go with this one. Let's just, yeah, we'll go with this one and see where we go. Don't know how dark he's going to be, but we'll. I say there is some amazing channels coming up, and I'm so looking forward to seeing them. Sometimes I look at all the videos that have come up, and I think, oh my god, how am I going to find time in the day to watch all these amazing videos? Because there's so many people put up amazing videos, and I just think, oh my god, how am I going to find time to watch all these? But I just can't miss any. I just really can't. There's some I don't get a chance to watch live because I'm just not up. I'm just not awake. And so I have to watch them back. But there is just so many videos I just love watching. I just think, oh my god, there's just not enough time in the day to watch all these amazing videos. But I do love listening. I do love watching and listening. It's great. So. Oh, Katrina, it's not a difficult concept at all. When you get the hang of where things are, it's just literally having somebody to show you, and that's the thing. So that's where I struggled a little bit at first, knowing how to set it all up and things. But as soon as we'd worked it out, it was, it's pretty much literally now all you do is literally just, when you've got it all set up, literally all you do now is literally just put it on. I'm sorry, it's raining, I do apologise. All you literally do now is just stick it on and you point and shoot, and that's literally it now. When you've got it all set up, it's literally just the initial setup. As soon as you've got the setup done, it's easy. Because now I know how to use it all, and I've downloaded everything I need for the camera. So it's still a bit of a learning curve. There's still things that happen that I'm not sure how to fix, but it all comes with experience and time, doesn't it? But like I say, I'll learn as we go along. So it'll be great to see everybody doing these amazing streams this year. Be fab. I think I picked the right colour for Pascal, actually. It's become dried off nice and lightly. Is he a darker colour on his back? I can never remember. Sorry, I just have to, because I'm looking at the details. Oh, he's a lighter colour. I have to Google it because I forget and then I do it in the wrong colour. Pascal. I don't want to do him in the wrong colour. Oh, he's darker on his back. Do him darker green. Go for a bit of a dark green. His back. Oh, thanks, Dev. You're great, helping everybody out. How do you find time when you work so much as well? You must just never sleep. Hmm. Just do the little fins on his back as well. Yeah, I know, Dev. I'm the same. As I say, it is just my favourite thing, and you're the same as me. It's like quite a new thing, isn't it? It's not amazingly like you've not been doing it for years, like some people, but you feel like you have. I feel like I have. Thanks, Katrina. It's coming on lovely. I'm enjoying it. I'm keeping all the colours out as well because if anybody wants to know any colours, I know, as I say, I don't know if anybody does, but I'm keeping all the colours out because if anybody wants to know any, I can let you know after. As I say, it's pretty new to me as well. But I mean, I've been crafting for about 8 years or so, and I'm more. I was a very big card maker, and I still am. I do make cards occasionally, but at the moment, I'm more into colouring. But I've always been more of a card maker. But actually, this has just come as a bit of a wham bam. Off you go. Like I must admit, it come up in my memories on Facebook a few days ago when I bought my first colouring books. And oh my God, they were the worst colouring books ever. They had like the thinnest paper and they weren't very good at all. But I'd never bought colouring books before, you know, like a proper colouring book. You know, you don't know what you're looking for when you first start until you get the advice and everything, do you? So I bought my first colouring books and there was two different ones, and I've still got them now. They're just there, but as I say, I couldn't believe it. It was like 3 years ago, and I was like, I haven't been colouring for that long. I've only been actually properly doing it for about 6 months. But you know what? It just made me smile. That again, it's just one of those things that you get into, isn't it? And you never stop loving things, do you? Oh, Deb, sometimes I think that's the best way as well, you know, because when you feel like a newbie, it's like a fresh hobby. So I always worry, I don't want it to get stale. And that's something I never want to happen. I don't want it ever to get stale, and I don't want to ever not enjoy it. You know, I don't think I ever will not enjoy it, if you know what I mean. I don't think it'll ever turn into something I don't enjoy. It's a bit like a living and breathing thing. I never stop thinking about it. I never stop thinking about colouring, and I'm always on Facebook looking at people's colouring, and I'm always on Instagram looking at people's colouring and taking screenshots for ideas, and you know, thinking, oh my God, that's amazing. I love that, you know, how they've coloured that page. And I just think, oh my God, that's awesome. I wonder how they've done that, or asking people what they've done. I love learning about it. It's just something that I just never stopped wanting to learn about it as well. Oh, Susie, that's great. You know, say it just sometimes you just have to wait until the perfect time and it just grabs you and you go, okay, I'm going to start there. And that's it, isn't it? Getting a bit dark, so I'll just put the light up a little bit because it's getting a bit dark in here, you know, because the rain's coming down. Right, so I think I'll do a little bit of her dress now. So it was all different shades of purple and pink, her dress, isn't it? So let's just get this right. I think she's a darker purple. Yeah, she's like a darker purple here, the pink, and then paler pink on the sleeves. So if we do like a darker purple, it does. So many small things to learn. That's it. It is just such a journey. You're constantly learning from other people and constantly learning how other people do things. So it helps you to develop yourself. And as you learn, they learn. You share tips with each other and you're chatting away, and it's great. And you're looking at their pages going, I wonder how they did that. And then you start experimenting and then you get that and you think, oh, wow, that's great. And it's just great to learn. So I just love it. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining. How are you? Good morning. Well, good afternoon from me because it's the middle of the afternoon here, but good morning to you. Right, oh, I might just do a lips first. Let's just see if we can find a nice. They're that's a bit too pink. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. Thanks for joining, Elizabeth. Yeah, Susie, sometimes watching others is the best way to learn. It really is. There's nothing like watching somebody doing different techniques and learning from them. It's like my favourite thing to do. I love watching people's videos and then learning from them and thinking, wow, how amazing is that, you know? Oh, that one's dried up a little bit. I found my first dried up marker. Ah! Let's try the other end. Let's see. Well, the other end's still okay. Must just, maybe I've just had it facing up the wrong way for too long. I'll face it back down and see. See if that changes the. It's a bit lighter. We'll do it in this nice light colour. I was going to do a dress, guys. I'm just going to do a lips first because I realised I haven't done a mouth. I've ordered another 2 of these books as well, so I'll show these off on the channel as well. I ordered another 2. I ordered, there's a new one of these that came out in January that I've ordered, and they was 2, and I think they were really good price. I think they're only about £4.50, so I ordered those last night. So when they come, I'll show you guys those as well. God, I keep knocking the camera, sorry guys. I don't know what's up with me today. But I want all these Disney books because they're awesome and I love them. So as I said, I've ordered another one. I've just smudged that a little bit. Just see if I can just smudgy that in a little bit just to get rid of that there. Better. Oh, I know, Susie. I wish there was more time in the day to watch all these amazing channels. You know, there's just never enough time. There just isn't enough time in the day to watch all the channels that I want to watch. And I hate being one of those people that is a bit selective. I don't like being selective about videos, but there's not, sometimes you have to be. There's like 15 videos you want to watch and you think, oh my god, I just watch them all. But there's just enough hours in the day, is there? Katrina, I ordered a lot of mine off Amazon. Amazon's great. I'll put a link up to this one. Are you UK or America, Katrina? I say I'll find both the links after and I'll put them up and say there's a few of these ones by Hatchet Heroes, a few of these. As I say, I've got another 2 coming tomorrow, and as I say, they're great quality. As I say, it has gone through a little bit, but as I say, as long as you put something behind, you've got no trouble at all. There's so many amazing Disney books out there, I tell you, so many. I'm just like, oh, I can't book them all now. Yeah, me too, Elizabeth. Blending and shading with markers, actually, I want to start again this year because I did start learning about blending and shading with markers, and you know, and it sort of just backs away and eases off. But I think that's something I want to do this year. That's right, because a lot of people do a lot of blending and shading with with markers as well, and actually, it's something I've not done yet. So that's another thing I want to learn. A bit bright. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find the right colours here. I'm not doing very well here. I'm trying to find, so I've got my body colour, like this bit here, so that's a darker purple. I'm just trying to find, good on you, Susie, skin and hair. I'm really enjoying skin and hair, actually. It's something I was always quite scared of, but actually I love doing skin and hair, you know, it's actually now one of my favourite things. I always go for skin and hair, and I love doing it. Can't seem to find a nice pale pink. Hi Victoria, thank you for joining, sweet. That's a nice pink. I'll have that one for these bits, and I just need a slightly dark one. So let's try some PL1. Four. See if I can. What was that one? Let's try that one. That's a bit too dark. Should have sorted all this out beforehand, shouldn't I? Again, takes me ages. Lots of swatching. Seen all the swatching I'm doing for all this. Because it takes me ages to find colours that I like, but I like to stick. Might do a skirt in that darker purple. So that'll be skirt, body, arms. So I just need one for this bit now. So I just need like a darker pink. So let's just try that one. It's a bit too. I think I might have. Just need something a little. That's too bright. I've done that one before. Sorry, I bet you get really bored here watching me do this. I might just start doing it and come back to it. I'll come back to it. I'll just try this one more. That one might be all right. We'll keep that one to one side and we'll try that one in a minute. So let's go from bottom to top. So let's do the darker bit of the skirt in this one. So this is the LV2. I keep going from warm to hot and from cool to hot. I keep turning the heater back on and then keep getting boiling. Oh, thank you, Nana Mo. Say I prefer not. I know some people like to prepare and get all their colours and everything out, and it's great. But I just like to, because I do that when I'm colouring as well. I like to play with it, and you know, as you're going along, sometimes some people love to plan out all their colours, and that's great. And everybody's got their own way, but I love to, you know, do it as I'm going along. Because I find sometimes as you're going along, you think, oh, I'll have that in that colour actually, because that will look better. And as the picture's coming together, you find different, you know, different ideas and things. And I know it's great, especially tutorial videos and things. You definitely need to have all your colours out because, you know, you're trying to show somebody a set plan. But I think when you're just doing things like this, it's great just to wing it and go for it. Yeah, I know, but I love to do things that you guys want, because as I say, I wouldn't have my channel without you guys, would I? Without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. So, and I must admit, I got horrendously excited today that I'm nearly at 200 subscribers. So thank you so much, guys. I could not believe it when I went on this morning, and I was like, wow. I was so happy, and I can't believe it. It's just the last couple of months. As I say, I've only been doing it a few months, and I did not think I would get this, you know, to 200 subscribers. But thank you so much. I am so grateful. As I say, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you all subscribing and, you know, bigging me up, as they say. I bought a book on colour combination. Choosing a colour is my worst. What colours go with that? That's it. A bit agonising, Elizabeth. I know what you mean. I'm always like, what goes with this? What goes with that? But it's a really good idea, Elizabeth. If you can put the name up, I'm sure somebody will find a link for that for everybody, because I'm sure that'll be really handy. If you've got a name for it, I'm sure Dev will find a link for that, and that can go up. I'm sure a lot of people will be really grateful for a colour combinations book, because that's the thing a lot of people struggle with actually. Sure one of my amazing mods can find a link for that. colour this a little bit easier. It's quite a big area, just to save the streaks. To freeze that even more. I don't know if anybody can find a link for that in case anybody, or feel, as I say, guys, go and look it up. If it's a combinations are always something that I think a lot of us struggle with. I struggle with combinations, I know, but a lot of the time I just wing it. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. It's one of them, isn't it? You don't learn unless you do, isn't it? But some people do like to have that set combination, and I say it's quite handy, so I think I'd like to have one of those as well. So most of the time I do wing it now, but say it's always handy to have a combinations book to work from. Let's just do these bottom parts of her arms here in this nice light pink. Oh, thank you, Dev. Thanks for putting that link up. That's great. Be really handy for everybody, I think. Oh, hi, Joey. Thanks for joining. How are you? Joanne, I have got a colour wheel as well. Nano, but to be honest, I don't look at it. I bought one because I saw somebody recommending a colour wheel, and I bought it, and it came, and I was waiting for it, and I just haven't looked at it since. I should have a go with it, really, shouldn't I? I'll have to have a go with it and see if I can play with it and just see if I can get to grips with it. Must admit, I had so much on it, I was a bit overwhelmed by it. I was like, oh my god, what's all this? It came and I was just expecting it to be right, this is this and this is this, but it was quite complicated. I was like, oh, okay then. Yeah, that's the thing. I'll have to just give it a go, Nanamo, and just see, and I'll have to get my head round it. Yeah, I'll have to just get my head round it, and when I get my head round it, I'll be all right. It's just with me, it's just getting my head round things. When I get my head round things, I'm fine. But I'm a bit of a thing of, I'm a bit, you know, when you're a bit, you know, you need to sort of get used to something before you try it out, sort of thing. I usually need somebody to sort of explain it to you. So I'll give that a go when I'll get it off the shelf and start to get to grips with it. Sure, it'll be very handy actually, because I say I can't remember whose video it was I was watching now, but they said it was really handy. So I thought, well, you know what, I better get one, hadn't I? And as I say, anything that anybody thinks is handy, I'll always go for. So I love hearing what people think about what's good and what's not good, and etc. Oh, hi Christine, how are you, my lovely? Thank you for coming in. I was confused initially. Yeah, I think I'm a bit of one of them. I'm a bit of like, I like things to slap me in the face with how easy they are to work. And if it doesn't slap me in the face with how easy it is to work, or somebody tells me how easy it is to work, I'm a bit like, Yeah, I'll just put that to one side and then never touch it. But actually, I will give it a go. Thank you, Nanimo. I'll give that a try. Right, so I'll just colour her. This pink might, I think, is a little bit dark, but I'll go with it. She's a bit improvised. She's a bit darker than normal, but I can't really find much of a lighter one in what I've got here, so we'll use this. Might try a bit lighter anyway, I'm sure it will. It's all right, Christine. I know there was a bit of confusion about how to pronounce my name because I know a lot of people say Naya, and that's how it looks, but it is actually Nia. It's not Naya, it's Nia, as in like near and far. So it's Nia. And I don't mind whichever way you say it, whichever way you want to say it is fine. But thank you, Christine. It's no problem. Let's say I answer to anything. But yeah, it's Nia, it is. A lot of people say call me Naya, but that's no problem. It doesn't matter to me. I know you're talking to me. It's fine. It's one of those names that it's not. Yeah, you did. You did confuse yourself, Christy. You did have it right the first time. Yeah, it's fine. I answer it anyway. I answer anyway. I know a lot of people. It sounds like it looks like Naya when you say it, and you look at it written down. It looks like Naya, but it isn't. It's Nia, and obviously you think it's a Welsh. It is Nia, but it doesn't matter. As I say, I'll answer to anything. Answer to anything. Right. So I just need. Yeah, but thank you for asking, Christine. It doesn't matter. As I say, I'll answer to anything. Doesn't matter. I really don't mind. I answer to anything. As I say, a lot of people think, oh, it's the with names and things, especially with a bit of an unusual name that maybe you're not familiar with. I know I sort of hum it out, like you get taught to like when you in school you get taught to like, sort of hum it out a little bit. But as I say, it is a bit one of them that you can say it either way and it makes it look right either way. So it doesn't matter to me. I honestly don't mind. Naya, Nia, doesn't matter. I'll always answer it. I'll always answer. It might look like Nia, but here in the USA we definitely say it Nia. Yeah. Yeah, Christine is right. You have pronounced it right, and that is the way you'd say it here as well. It is near, as in near and far. So it is near. Yeah, you were right. You were right. You were definitely right there. You can see my collection of pens beginning, guys. But I think what I might do is save me just completely just colouring it all in markers. I've done the main bit of it now, so I'll go in with a bit of pencil just so you're not watching me just continuously for hours colouring pen. So I've got some Prismacolor skins here, so I'll just do a little bit of skin shading now. So it's a first go for me, so we'll see how we get along with this. So I'm just going in with, I've got a bit of a standard with the Prismacolors in the pencils, so I just as I say, I'm just literally just gonna just see what I can do with these. Give her a bit of a I must admit these Disney books do have a very nice set out. They do help you with the shading because then you know where you sort of up to. They are very helpful because they give you all like the lines and things, and if you're not too sure about shading, you know pretty much where to add it, because they do give you quite a bit on these, so it is quite helpful. But I'm just, as I say, I'm just one of them people that just sort of goes with it how I feel. I just sort of, oh, it would look good there, and go for that. So I tried to learn about all light source and stuff like that, but I must admit I haven't really got my head around the whole light source thing, so I literally just, wherever you think a shadow would be, I just go for that. You know, if anything sort of falls over or under, I just go ahead and do a little bit there. That tends to be my sort of go-to, a little bit. That's just all I tend to do. If you think it's going to be a little bit of a shadow, just put a little bit of pencil down, and it seems to work okay so far. I say I need to learn. I need to get my head round light source. It's not something I've really got my head round as of yet. To be fair, just I tried with it at one stage and didn't get very far. But we can keep going with it. So you don't know until you try, do you? Don't know until you keep learning. See, I really relied on the idea that with them being British, she was saying it right. Well, I suppose it's one of them, isn't it, Christine? That you don't, you don't know sometimes. And as I say, it's different. People will say it different ways, and as I say, I'll answer to anything. It doesn't bother me. So some people will see it different ways to others, but yes, you were right. See, you can have that moment too. That can be your pride. My mate's daughter has the same name but pronounced Naya. I say, Deb, I honestly, I don't mind. You say it however you want. Doesn't bother me at all, sweet. I will answer however, honestly. Doesn't bother me. Naya, Nia, doesn't bother me. It's alright when it's like when you phone up somewhere and they call me something completely different and I'm like, you what? You what? I usually get Mia is what I normally get because there's not a lot of people called Mia. It's not unusual name, but it's not as well known. So I tend to get called Mia quite a lot. So MIA rather than NIA. I tend to get Mia quite a lot, but so it doesn't bother me because it's just one of those, isn't it? So it doesn't matter to me too much. Oh, thanks, Martina. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your tea. See you later. Speak to you later. Okay, I'll give you a message. Thanks, lovely. Have a good time. Enjoy. Just gonna go back over this and I'll do like a little bit of a base cover over the whole thing now. Oh, May. Oh my goodness me. I must admit I've never been called Norman, but you know, oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that's got me. That's got me. That's brilliant. Must admit, that's brilliant. Oh God, that's got me. That has. That's definitely got me, May. Definitely. It's hilarious. Dear me. Sorry, guys. I'm just. Oh God, May, you tickle me. Honestly, that's so funny. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness, that's my thing for the day. That's definitely got me for the day. That has. Sorry, guys, I've gone a bit quiet. I'm just concentrating on this. Sorry, don't mean to go quiet. Just concentrating on this a little bit, just because I'm not doing cheeks really. And oh, hi Jay, thank you for joining. How are you? Just doing a layer on the top here now, and I think that's her face. Out some of the whiter bits on there now. And those darker sections, let's go back over that first. Oh, you weren't, Susie. Oh my God. Oh, I get caught. Oh, at least if they think they should get your name right. Goodness me. You know, take somebody out on a date. You've got to get the name right. Goodness me. Some people are just rude. I let him pay and didn't see him again. Revenge, Susie. That's awesome. That's amazing. Oh, that is fabulous. Oh, you good girl. You let him pay and then just go off. That was brilliant. That's what he gets for getting your name wrong, sweet. That's brilliant. Oh, hilarious. Let's get my brush out, just brush the excess off the top of it. must admit, I'm not one of these people that's ever really been on like a blind date and I didn't really know the person before. Mostly been like meeting through mutual friends, that sort of thing. So it's always been, I've never really had that experience really. So these pencils are going very nicely over this marker. Actually, I am impressed. Going over nicely. And actually, the pens on this paper haven't really left a little bit of lines, but nothing, nothing major. So nothing that a bit of pencil won't blend out after. They haven't left it like super streaking, if you know what I mean. No super streaks. So yeah, it's coming together nicely. I married my first love, still together after. Oh, Debs, that's amazing. Oh, that is so lovely. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, Susie. Oh, I'm sorry, lovely. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You never know, you might meet somebody in the colouring community. Everybody will have to get looking out for the eligible bachelors. I must admit, that's something I don't really see in here. Many guys, it's mainly girls, isn't it? Don't think it's much thing that you see in the world, is it? Like many. I've only seen sort of a handful of sort of male colourists. You don't see many, do you? I like going a bit. I went on a date and she insisted on calling me Deborah. My name is actually Devery, but she wouldn't have it. Then when she knew it was bugging me, she did it all the more. That's not the way on a first date, Dev, really, is it? That's not really the way to be with somebody, is it? Just doing something just to annoy somebody, that's really not going to work on a date, is it? Don't think you'd be getting a second date if you were like that with somebody somehow. But I guess each their own. So I don't think that'd get you a second date, really, would it? But I guess everybody has their own dating habits, but that seems fairly strange to me. I really don't think that anybody would get a second date if they were just doing something to annoy somebody when they just met somebody. I don't think that'd go down particularly well, would it? Really? Heidi ho, each to their own, I guess. So when she asked if we come back to my mum was called Deborah, it would cause problems. Oh, that's brilliant, Deb. That is bloody brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, dear me. not even going to repeat what you've just said, because that's just, I'm not repeating that, Deb. Naughty boy. How does my channel always get turned into the naughty channel, honestly? Deb, it's you. It must be you turning it on. You know, last week it was you in your blooming dressing gown and talking about everybody's underwear. Never mind, never mind. There we go. Yes, it is. It certainly is, Deb. It certainly is. It's a good job we're all friends in here, isn't it? Anybody coming in and be like, what the hell's going on in here? Oh, dear me, dear me, dear me. It's all a good laugh, isn't it? You gotta laugh, haven't you? You've gotta laugh. There we go. Did you see Shalene's stream from last Sunday in the Irish Mountain? You got a belly laugh to watch this. You know, I didn't see it. Shalene is one of the people, unfortunately, I'm never up late enough to see. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to do that. I like a good belly laugh. Thank you, Dev. I think I'm quite pleased with that. The skin so far, it's coming out all right. That. Just do this bit at the bottom again, just because it's a bit faint down here. I don't know if you guys can see this because it looks pretty faint on the camera, but I don't know what you guys can see. But I'm quite pleased with that. It's coming together quite nicely. Thank you, Nana Mo. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, that was disgraceful. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You never heard that. I'll just bleep that bit out. I'm so free. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with that. It's coming out all right. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Debs. Yeah, it's coming out really nice. I'm really happy with that. I do love a bit of Disney. Disney all the way makes everybody feel better, doesn't it, guys? Disney just makes everybody feel better. I think my light's dying again. I think that's why. But well, say guys, I've done 2 hours now, so I've done all this skin and everything. So this will be one that I carry on with this week. But I think I'll head off now because I don't want to interrupt anybody like I did last week. I interrupted poor April last week. I went over for 3 hours. I went over poor April. And I want to see her this week, so it'll be nice. But I'll carry on a little bit with this week, and I'll put up some work in progresses on my Instagram page. But as I say, I hope you like coming to look. But I say thank you guys for looking, and thank you for coming on, and thanks for all the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. As I say, it's been amazing. I've had another great afternoon. It's been lovely. But whatever you're all doing for the rest of the day, the evening, the morning, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is, I will see you all soon. I will be on tomorrow night again as normal at 7:30, well, 7:30 my time, where we'll be doing another bit of Johanna Bastard. So take care, everybody. I'll no doubt see you all later in one of the amazing streams that are up to come, because I think May's on tonight, as well as Christine. So I'm sure I will see you all at some point today. I'll be chatting to you all later. So thank you so much, everybody, and I will chat to you all later. Thank you for joining, and everybody take care and have a happy Sunday, and I will see you all tomorrow night. So thank you, guys. Bye for now. Bye.